ahead past the recap on Netflix, there is a recap. I'm assuming that's the same on the DVDs. Yep. You're going to want to skip ahead to the 33-second mark, because we always begin our episodes at the same time. So I'll let you all jump ahead. Those of you who haven't gotten queued up, jump ahead and then pause your episode right there. That's the best way to do it, is to have the episode paused, ready to go. If you've been here before, you know what we're doing next. If you're new, grab your remote, have that thumb on the play button, but do not press it, because we're going to do that at the same time. On the count of 3. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
I've missed this little spiel.
1, 2, 3. Oh, whoops. I got...
oh, no.
Oh, no.
Playing. No, it's
John.
good. It's good. Hear my headphones. Sorry, I forgot to plug in my headphones. There we go. All right.
The British are coming.
Also,
do you want us to pause or no?
No, I'm good. No. I'm good. I just had to plug it in.
Yeah.
I had to plug in my headphones. Oh.
I would not want to bring that up.
What's going on with the British invasion here?
That was from the
it's
party.
from the party.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? This is the next.
Oh, that's
one.
right. That's right.
It has
It's been so long. We can't remember.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just so used to episodes jumping so far ahead, but it's true. The last few seasons we've started pretty soon, right after the episode.
This is literally a few hours after he left. Then
the rocket still makes sense to me, even after I've watched this episode like so many times. They don't even show like them like watching that episode, so I don't know why they would reference.
Hey, Kaylee, he doesn't know.
That's the
No
spoiler.
spoilers.
I forgot about this nasty thing.
yeah.
And
we're back.
There is Chris.
And we're back.
Basura. So not
trash.
I'm having this feeling that season 7 is the season where people really start to like deeply loathe this character, because up until now, I just do not see where the hatred comes from.
Deeply loathe is a nice way of putting it.
No.
I mean, it doesn't help that David Sutcliffe is kind of trash too, to be honest.
I mean, he's gorgeous.
I'm not going to get into that.
No, we're not.
Was his hair this short the night before?
Don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Lorelai's hair wasn't that.
It's the Dean situation all over again with the face shave.
With the beard from when they slept, when he slept with
They seem to like to do.
Continuity stinks.
On the next day.
We should probably let Kaylee know why, like, the inside joke of calling Chris trash.
Oh yes,
yeah, that's actually true. That's actually true. So we have a lot of inside jokes, Kaylee, that like are not really like
we don't mean it.
They might sound way more mean-spirited than they actually are. We've been doing this for 4 months, so we've got lots of little things. And somebody early on called
Regina.
Queenie Regina. Yes.
Called the character trash, but
basura.
Basura. And we've been kind of joking about it ever since.
Yes, and
mostly because I don't really know why. And
can you feel my ick?
Our main joke is that John or Brian both hate Mia, and Mia beheads Brian.
Mia's a Scooby-Doo villain, and
now
she's trying to kill everyone.
Now she's on Facebook.
Yeah. So if you hear us saying that Mia beheaded Brian, it's canon now.
Sean Gunn brought that up when he first visited us.
Love you, Sean.
Oh my gosh, I would love to meet Sally Struthers.
I love Bebe.
Oh wow!
Apparently, me and her are the same height. That would be so interesting.
Wait, Lily, how tall are you?
5'1", baby.
Oh wow,
that's so cool.
Yeah, I'm fun size.
Fun fact, my first episode here was an episode with Sean, and I had no idea he was going to be here. I just came in and was like, oh, okay, so this is happening.
What season was that?
Season 5.
Oh, okay.
I have a big mouth. How many do you think we could fit in my?
It's like that lady on TikTok with the whole Guinness Book of World Records.
Oh my god.
I'm not in this episode, am I? No.
You
We
have
don't
been
do spoilers
beheaded.
here, John.
Sorry.
You've already been beheaded. You're not in anymore.
I love the best cat bag.
The best comic timing.
I
The
love
best.
her humor. Her humor's so dry. But I love
She will always be Gloria Stivic to me.
This
Oh my goodness.
look,
I want that dress.
I love
dress,
this
the
outfit.
hair.
Season 6, season 7, I've said it before. Rory's style and hair is impeccable.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, Paris with SAT prep. I would fail.
She is super
I
right
like
in
her
this scene.
style this season.
I don't even know that.
The way that mom is like smiling, like her whole mouth reminds me of Jennifer Coolidge so much.
True.
I can scare the stupid heck of you.
She's got a point. That's how I graduated high school.
I've read that
Who's she?
the character that plays Paris, I think her name's Liza, she said she was actually like auditioned for the role of Rory.
Yes.
But
Oh,
didn't get accepted.
that's so interesting.
Yeah, she was actually like a C student.
They liked her so much they actually created the role of Paris for her.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
I swear Paris shrunk like a whole foot in season 6 and 7. She just seems so much smaller all of a sudden.
The heels are gone.
I think they like the style finally
Prob-
went away.
Probably because Doyle is so short, they wanted to kind of keep them eye level.
Oh,
That's
true.
She has such good pep talks.
She's very supportive.
Rory had bangs last season, right?
Correct.
He did.
Yes.
They come and go throughout the season.
There are a lot of people who don't like it, and I think she looks great with them.
I think she does too. It definitely helps with her forehead situation.
Forehead
I'm
situation.
I mean that in the nicest way, but she does have like a bigger forehead, and I think the bangs suit her well because of that.
It's like that girl from one of the first seasons telling Paris she needed bangs.
Yes.
Ooh, I love this Lorelai hair bun look, to be honest. This is like,
Yes, I do love it.
this is amazing. Oh my god.
I want that on a t-shirt.
I mean, come on, we have a memento, I survived memento thing. There is no us. Oh, by the way, John, this is me so joking. But revenge is coming, my friend.
I'm prepared.
I'm wondering what that means. I can't remember.
Oh my
Memento.
gosh, look at how Michelle is like standing.
I love
Oh
Michelle.
my gosh,
and
Suki has
Suki.
Crocs on.
That's very normal for people who work in kitchens because of the soft soles. It's easier on their back.
Yeah, I bet. I
Yeah,
just like I don't think I've ever noticed her wearing Crocs.
No, that is a restaurant thing. My daughter works in a restaurant. She wears shoes like
I'm Suki.
I love the 4-strand braids.
Oh, her face.
wait for it.
In 10, 9.
She is just not a person right now.
I'm so Suki.
And she realizes something's wrong.
For the sake of your skin.
She has a point, though. She has a point.
He already did come back, but that don't mean nothing.
Yeah, the ultimatum scene was heartbreaking, honestly. For a show that's not even that deep, it hurt.
I'm sorry, we'll talk about this more, but like, if someone loves you, you shouldn't have to give them an ultimatum. They should just want to.
For sure.
She's such a good It's not Disney.
This is Stars Hollow.
Oh, it's just devastating.
I feel like Lorelai should definitely realize that she's just so incredibly in love with Luke still, because when something hurts that much for somebody, you have to care about them just about the same.
Oh, she
Yeah,
didn't stop loving him. She just was sick and tired of being.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like, yeah, it's
I've
and
been
this
there. It's
is-
not fun.
Yeah, and also this is not the first time that Lorelai has done something impulsive.
Sorry, John, for cutting you.
I will say, as painful as that was to hear from her, I did imagine her holding onto the bumper and just kind of bouncing along on the street, which
Yeah.
was a little more comical than I would have.
It's funny you say that because I did too. Every time I watch this episode, the imagery is real there.
But it's accurate. It's definitely accurate.
Oh yeah.
I know. I hate
I just
how
I
close
just
to-
I just couldn't help but imagine a cartoon Lorelai though, not a real Lorelai bouncing on the street.
my humor's darker, I guess.
This
Mhm.
episode is funny.
Taylor is
I forgot all
majorly.
about the red light camera.
Yep.
It's sign.
Taylor's
Red light camera, huh? Interesting. I just watched the new
definitely-
Suicide Squad and I'm seeing Sean Gunn and it's like it's crazy. It's
I can't see him as anybody else but Kirk, no matter what I watch.
Weasel. This man is the Weasel forever.
Oh, see, he looks more like Calendar Guy right now because he's looks like a human.
I love that they're doing a red light camera in the red light they installed in season 1. It's kind of a nice bookend.
Yeah, definitely.
You could count on your hands how many like people probably drive through this on the daily because it's all so small and you can walk everywhere.
I just love Taylor's dad shirt so much.
And of course, they're gonna have a ceremony.
Of course.
Oh,
Episode
yeah.
callback.
Michelle's wrist is wrapped up.
Wait, isn't
I just went
isn't the
ahead.
prodigal daughter returned?
she came back.
That's the
Yep.
and
Another
when
episode.
April and the episode
Does
April
anyone
season.
notice that Michelle's bandage matches his shirt?
Yep.
Yep.
Isn't
He's so
Uh,
dramatic.
isn't the title of an episode the prodigal daughter
Yes,
return?
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
Mary comes back and goes to school, back to Yale, and the first April episode.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, because that
The-
always works.
Yeah, the basically the foundation of the entire series is the two of these talking.
Yes.
Not talking about their problems is not good for the skin.
I like how they have to talk about how they're not going to talk.
It's like Remarcus if we were all just silent.
That's not possible.
Nope.
At least not for an entire episode. For like 5 minutes, probably.
I always get a little spooked when no one has talked in a few minutes.
Yeah, I feel like my internet went down.
They're just so witty. You like don't want to miss what they're saying. Almost. It's like the banter just keeps going.
Oh, definitely.
Let's get the post-it note system ready.
It's tougher with one hand.
Oh, he's probably right-handed too. Rip.
That's terrifying. I did racquetball once, got hit in the head, never did it again.
Yeah, I would definitely get hit in the head.
Oh, I would constantly hurt myself playing.
I have no hand-eye coordination, although my outfit was cute.
The smack talk.
I do like how Michelle said he wears cute outfits when he plays racquetball as well.
Dirty. She's got his love rock.
Who
Oh
was
my
that?
gosh.
John, I'd like you to try to figure out what the rocket means.
Please.
Yeah, feel our pain.
The rocket is the rocket. Maybe it's just the way that you're all talking about the rocket, but it seems like a phallic symbol in the episode.
Oh
Yep.
my goodness. That's scary. Okay.
no.
Let's
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Hi, Coral.
Does that seem like something Logan would do though, to be honest?
Yeah.
Here,
Kind of.
Yep.
So it looks like maybe Logan is back this season. I was expecting that he was done.
He's asking.
Done? Pat, are you? Who is this angry man in red?
Theo and Water.
That's definitely a symbol of London right there.
So we don't. She doesn't know, nor do we at this point know
Correct.
why he gave her.
No.
Correct.
I mean,
No
we
idea.
know. We know.
You know, but
We
I'm just
know
saying,
nothing.
as of right now, the
Yes.
audience should not really know.
No.
Correct.
Why.
But they're talking about it here.
What's kind of interesting is this. I've never seen them do a shot like this where they're just going around the characters. I don't know why, but
It
this
gets me
also
busy.
just seems very out of the style of the show.
Totally makes me busy.
Yeah, well, so is Lorelai.
So is
who
them
also
playing
plays
racquetball,
It's
yeah.
kind of out of style. Oh,
I agree, John. It's strange to see them somewhere else. Like usually they're like at the inn or at their house.
Correct. Yeah, that's another part of it that's very weird. But that particular camera move, we haven't seen anything like that. It sort of breaks the rules of a lot of like Gilmore style, like camera style.
I think you'll see that a lot. I feel like the next few seasons. I don't know if it's like an upgrade in like the 2000s with the cameras or something. But you notice like they do a lot. I don't really know much about cameras, but they do a lot of like fast shots where they're like walking fast, or like where they're like walking, but like the rest of the scene like looks different.
Yep.
I know
I know what
that
you're
in,
talking
like, yeah, I don't know much, but I noticed that in like the later episodes.
Yeah, it started like season 5 where the picture got clear.
Rory needs to go to her hairdresser and get those bangs like shagged and cleaned up. Like they're too long.
That was me.
I was just
And I
gonna
did
say, was
racquetball.
that what happened?
It was
See,
more
that
like the
just seems-
forehead, not the eye.
That
And
just
also
seems like a
see-
health hazard, that whole idea.
Seeing Lorelai's room is also interesting, like especially the bathroom. I like that they added that in because in previous episodes, like you never. It's like a completely different set, I guess. Like the upstairs kind of is non-existent.
Oh yeah, like in earlier season.
Yeah.
That's the first time I noticed that Lorelai has a tribute to Paris on her bathroom wall.
Yeah.
She has a Paris shrine confirmed.
I would not put a steak on my face or my skin.
That's an
It actually is
infection.
it's a tenderizer and it pulls out the toxin.
I would still never. No, thank you. I'd rather stick my face in a bowl of ice water on it.
I don't think putting a battery on your eyes is like safe.
No, definitely not.
Is that Kermit?
Yep.
Oh my gosh,
Uh-huh.
it's Kermit.
Yes. it
Sorry,
is.
this man is in another show and I never noticed. Oh my god.
Yeah, shameless.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I forgot this scene was in this episode.
I forgot what season it was. He's such a ball of love.
I've always hated that sweatshirt short sleeve thing. Every time I watch this one, it just bothers me.
I used to have one of those half sweaters that were like sweaters, but like crop top sweaters. Is this the entire population of Stars Hollow?
No, that would be over 1,000.
Okay.
Luke's
Chat.
face.
Wow.
He doesn't know how to act.
You know, when they put this in this season, I would say is around the time when Los Angeles was getting a lot of red light cameras.
So it was
Like,
kind of a relevant
Oh,
thing.
Kurt.
Yeah.
Sean Gunn
Oh,
is like
big time.
sweating.
There's no question that this storyline came from a frustration that a lot of folks were having about all of the red light cameras that were popping up everywhere around the
Oh
city.
boy.
Oh, watch this. This is great.
It's hilarious.
And that was 4 flashes, not 3.
Boom!
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh
Dude.
boy.
Oh!
Oh, Kirk.
As if Luke didn't have any more to deal with.
Kirk's okay, so everything is okay.
Taylor realizing that he just shouldn't plan anything ever.
And that was Taylor's car.
Oh, Tokyo Drift is horrible. Anyway.
I always found this excitement from Rory really weird.
Yeah. A scene like a car crashing through Luke's would not happen with Amy and Dan. Like it would be off camera.
I love how Rory's like, Taylor's fancy new blue T-bird. Yeah, for one, who knew?
I might have had that same awful skirt in like the 3rd grade and wore it proudly. I'm so glad that's out of style now.
The Waterbury Cineplex. Do they go see movies there?
They must have.
Huh.
Sad.
Innuendo, big time.
Is she gonna have a Luke box?
Looks like she needs a Luke storage room.
Yeah.
She should put it into Luke's garage. It can fit a lot, that thing.
Punch him! Punch him! Give him a little slap at least. Come on.
That's Ben Davis, friend of mine.
The guy at the tow truck.
Yeah, he's a friend, like, you know, sort of in our circle of friends. Knows Sean and Nick Holmes.
Ooh, taking care of Kerr.
It's so weird seeing Luke look small.
Yeah, and you know, when did we hear him say that before?
Mm-hmm.
He never handles pressure well.
Nope.
No, not at all.
Like Zach 2.0.
Holy shit.
Even that
There's
weird
nothing in there.
pillow's gone.
I was
Where's the
gonna
monkey
say,
lamp?
where's the
Oh, there
clown
it is.
pillow?
If I had to guess, Logan did not give her that.
He did. You missed him talking about it in the airport, I think.
Oh, really?
Because you guys.
Yeah. He was so thrilled that she actually understood the meaning of it.
Or claimed to.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he has no idea.
You thought maybe she just found it in the apartment and assumed it was a gift, because that does sound realistic, to be fair.
He's got Betty Davis all.
Is she going to go to London? Are we going to be going to the London set on the Warner Brothers lot?
Ooh, check out this Square brand laptop.
And the no product placement tape over the probably HP sign.
Very sad, Lalas.
Poor Luke.
The Lalas we know and love.
It looks like there's an urn on her bedside table.
It's
Right.
Brian.
Yeah, he dead.
You are in this episode, John.
Speaking of John, I feel like I have to share that the dog I'm sitting is named.
For
Aw.
real?
Yeah, one of the dogs I'm dog sitting is named me.
That's funny.
Be careful.
She's a York.
Small dogs are evil. I know because I have small
Absolutely.
dogs.
Oh,
She's actually really.
Just checking in.
Oh my gosh, what a
Okay.
scumbag. Do we need to
Oh,
hear you now?
secondhand embarrassment.
He just used the term booty call.
Yes, he did.
Well, when people say this is not a booty call, I mean, what is it then, right?
It's typically a booty call.
Oh, her
Exactly.
face makes
It
me
was most
just want to
definitely a
crawl out
booty
my
call.
skin.
They said it again.
you can call it a one night stand, but whatever you want to call it.
I just remembered something from this season Like
Oh, no.
it literally just came back to me like right now. I just remembered
Oh,
something
girl.
What
that
did
I
you
am spoiled
remember?
on,
Post
that
show.
I'm spoiled.
Well, don't spoil Sheev.
Oh, is she here?
It just is.
Yes.
The rocket, she knows, she figured it out.
Rory is us trying to
See,
figure out Memento.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it seems like a
Yeah.
real good
Yeah.
memento, a really good memento, that rocket.
Next
She's up all
password is
night.
Rocket
She's
Love.
online. She's Googling.
Rocket Chem 465 for the next password.
Love that show.
All right, so my guess is it's much simpler than what she's saying. That's my guess.
Yeah. That's true love.
Ugh.
That was
I
a
love
really
that.
well thought out
And I
gift, I
love
have
her
to say.
baby doll tea.
But should it take
Wait, is
that
that
much
really, is
effort?
that really the reason for the gift? Is that
Yeah.
is that
Yep.
truly the reason for the
Yes.
gift?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
don't
Oh,
know.
listen here. Maybe we'll find out.
Ooh, he looks good in suits.
What is happening with that hair? You, ooh, sorry, but
He just woke up.
he just said he brushed it, but
He
girl,
said he brushed it.
I'm there.
Okay, the spoil that I am for the season is I just remembered. Remember how I told you all that I shadowed a director
Yes.
during? Okay,
Yes.
it was during this season that I shadowed them.
Oh.
I'm nervous for what you're remembering, honestly,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of things that could really just like.
All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna go.
Oh,
Well, I'll
I
say this.
know.
I'll say this much.
Oh,
I'll say
no.
this much.
Oh, that's just
Oh,
heartbreaking.
no.
boy.
I'm about to cry. Just saying.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
You certainly look scared. Extremely scared.
Of rejection.
I'm in desperation.
Oh, absolutely.
Which already looks like it's not going to go well.
And I'm surprised that he didn't remember that because he got married to Nicole on a boat.
And there it is.
And my heart
This pissed me the heck off, bro.
And
Oh, this is the reason why everybody hates Krista.
Yeah.
And she couldn't even look at me.
Broken.
I mean, not just that.
One
not
of
even
them.
just that.
No,
Christopher's just nasty.
I'm gonna risk making everyone hate me. I don't think Chris was in the wrong.
Nope.
Oh my goodness. No, I cannot.
She has a point though.
it's Laura.
Oh,
He didn't know
Christopher
what was going on.
Christopher was not in the wrong. I mean, no,
He slept
but
with
I
a
mean,
single woman.
Yes.
yeah, he slept with a single woman. It's totally true. And I mean, it's painful. What we just watched is painful, but there's two things I'll say is that, I mean, she put herself out there already, and
He said no.
He said no. You know what I mean? Like, and so, and then that happened, and it's like you can't make that
Too
go
late.
away. Like you can't step away from that. I mean, there might be another path to getting these two back to where they need to be, but like certainly the path that they were on is over. Like, you know, and I think that's pretty clear. The thing that I'm spoiled on, it has a lot to do, I'll say, with my constant, like throughout the season, sort of saying like, I have this sense based on having seen
No.
them and like, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I kind of feel like I know some things, and then I was on set for something that that now I remember with, it's all kind of come back to me in this episode because of all of the discussion of like London and Paris and Rome and all of that. So it's not huge. It's just like, I just do know, I do remember some big stuff, and I know now why I was so insistent that like that Christopher was going to be a huge part of these last seasons. Let's bring some fine folks onto the couch with us so that we can break it down.
That was an excellent pronunciation of break it down.
Yeah.
That's like an old
Young
inside
man.
joke with a friend of mine.
Can I just say something about like how like Luke was kind of doing what Lorelai did at the end of season 6?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
please.
so I think like, because I mean, granted, I've never had such a grand gesture happen to me. Sad but true. I think honestly, like, Lorelai gave him an ultimatum season finale of season 6, and she was like all in for it. She was ready to just like up and go, and like Luke was like, I gotta figure out some things. I gotta factor in April. It's like, dude, bro, no, like you can't factor in. I mean, April, yes, your daughter and she's important, but you have to factor in kind of what Lorelai was saying. Like, you have to factor in how she like me in before her, however she put it, and the fact that like she said no, And then now all of a sudden, because he's starting to lose her, and this is very much a pattern that he does. Like, he's almost losing her, and then he just does this big grand gesture because he's going to lose her. And then now she says no because she's done waiting. She has every right to like say no. And
Here's a question that I have just in terms of timing. What's the time that has passed between that scene where she's just like desperately begging him
The next
right
day.
outside the diner,
one day,
and this episode or this moment where he's walking up to her all
It's been a day
two
because
days.
in the
A
two
day.
nights.
2 nights.
2 days.
Oh yeah, because Logan has just arrived in London or in
Yes.
Because
Heathrow.
it's so she spent
And
the
he
night
just
with
left the last
Christopher.
episode.
That's when the
Okay.
season began, and then she spent the night with Rory at her house.
Okay, so
Like,
this
two
is the part. This is, I guess, the part that I'm not completely sure I'm buying that he has turned that quickly. That he goes from, and that she goes. But maybe it works. I mean, maybe it's like it's one of those things where she gets clarity that chills her out, and he suddenly panics, realizing something that he's lost. Is that sort of the idea?
Right,
Kind
well,
of.
he
I
came
think
by
so.
the next morning and wanted to talk, and she said it was over last night, it's over now, there's nothing to talk about. But with the whole thing with the proposal, the wedding, when Rory wasn't there, he was completely patient and okay. And, they weren't going to set a date till things were worked out. And when he's saying, I got to work something out with my daughter, Lorelai isn't willing to wait anymore. And I get both sides of it, but I feel really bad for him in this.
I think it's
Because
also
she's-
that he didn't include her in anything, though.
Oh, absolutely.
He kind of pushed her aside for April, and he
Absolutely.
didn't actually include her. And then they had a date set, and he actually postponed it without thinking twice about it.
But she offered that.
Right, but he
He
didn't